fucking game. Turn my gain up a little bit. Hello. There we go. Now I can lean back at least. Game capture. Disco Elysium. The alert box is all the way at the bottom. Why? I need to sort out my layers. They're all like in the wrong fucking order. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm just gonna set up Twitch and stuff. On my phone. The usual. I had to go and buy a map. I think that was my immediate task. There's sound? Yeah, there is. Okay. Still don't know where this music is coming from. Did I need to talk to Titus again? Oh, I do, because she dubbed them in, so I'll talk to the Titus first. I feel like these guys are bad guys.
Okay, why not? Let's do the old thing over again. We're not wasting time. There is no I get it, okay. But what is the motive? That would be my first guess, yes. I don't know. Oh my god, there's more.
Okay. Oh, I need to pay Gart too. Let's do that before I forget.
Can I help you? Got the 20 real? Good. You got the room for the night, but remember...
Yeah. I know your fucking game. Gart.
It's you again. What is it?
The 8th Hardy.
Why?
Cause she's your real leader. She's next link to chain. You know. Let's go for 6.
Sounds like you wanna push this steaming pile of shit. Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral intern steamroller.
I don't think
Fuck
she
that
was.
shit.
No, she didn't do the crime.
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys.
Yeah, it's not that.
That's nothing.
Unsurprising.
That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory.
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how...
From the corner of your eye, you see a little bird fly into the bush, right behind the window. Behind
scan the room.
starting from the right. Boot size.
Oh, this is just this
44,
again.
sitting across. He spent it, and then standard. The emblem in the far corner. Stand on his. Let's call it size.
Sorry, I've seen all this before.
These 7 are the actors. Exactly. But none of this is news to you.
Okay.
You've stood there for about 4 seconds.
Let's try
not
this.
saying anything. A sudden
Oh!
flash of lightning in your neo.
Double 6. Here we go.
Hostel cafeteria
Every time.
is lit by its airy blaze. Floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of
It's a good start for the evening.
all channeled into a single thought.
Why are you so sure she didn't do it?
All night. With us.
That's good.
He's cobbling together shit so he can put her away. It's cop.
I don't think she did it.
She was here all night, 11:30 to 12:15. She was here during all that time.
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
No. All right. She took a fucking leak, okay?
Okay, here we go.
For one moment. Maybe went out too. She has an operation to run from her lorry. We're not getting into what that operation
That's fine, we don't need that.
is again.
It's a drug trade, but I'm not interested in it.
Just because she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot him.
I don't think she did it. I don't even think she's a suspect.
Not plausible.
All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof.
Why not? You can't draw a straight line from Clausia's window from maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots.
The thing is, the sniper's goes up.
72%. There's a percentage and all.
As,
No,
I
you
did
can't.
that.
I know what you did here on the weekend. People talk. And what they say doesn't sound like a science concept.
Science cop.
Those numbers were an ass pull, man.
Yeah, and they don't put hair on the roof either.
Nah, the only way up there is through Clausia's room. We've only been drinking here for what?
What about the blue door?
6 years?
Been thinking of getting wilding in racks. That is on my ass, boss.
There you go. Tatted on his
There's a locked door in the kitchen, another on the roof. I went through
No,
those.
but that doesn't prove anything.
It's just 2 dolls. We're not giving you Ruby for that. She's one of us.
Okay.
What if those two doors are connected, Eugene? Is that your name, Eugene? If they are connected, she could have gone to the kitchen, gone up, shot him on the roof, then come down. All in 5
Very
minutes.
true.
How about that?
Yes, she could have. This is one long shot. All right, I'll play alone. Those 2 doors of yours, the winch connects them with some kind of dumb
Oh,
waiter
possibly. I wasn't thinking that.
What wench? Where's the wench?
on the side of the building. You can see it from the harbor. You want to be a lieutenant.
Damn, this guy's way smarter than he lets on.
I've seen the winch.
Fuck off, man.
Garbage. It wasn't a Sambo artist call. I've been doing this for 10 years.
It's never a Sambo fighter, and it's never a bullet-bending sniper.
Or ghost. It's never a ghost either. Don't worry, we've got better than that.
Firmly try shit on a stick. And even then, a route doesn't put that bullet in the Burke's head. A gun does that, and Ruby doesn't carry one.
Possibly stashed it in the
Phase
corridor.
2. Murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then just don't contradict yourself. If it doesn't sound like Ruby did it, maybe keep it to yourself.
Okay. Already established Ruby's running drugs. She could have smuggled guns too. I was analyzed the bullet that killed him was jacketed. There's a small chance that it came from beyond the roof. Show them weapons like this. Okay. This one, and this one. I'm gonna go for 5 first.
Your gun?
What an idiot!
Tell me, did you lose it before the murder?
It was a joke.
Take your sorry ass out of here.
Stop thinking about your lost gun, damn it.
This was merely a thought exercise. He did not lose his gun.
Then why the fuck was he asking you for your gun, huh?
Oh
When he
god.
tried-
That's a solid logic structure. Do something.
That looks antique. A Bell McGray. It's inoperable. Where'd you get
20, maybe 30 rifles, Titus. Also broken, but still, there were too many. And there must
Okay, this
be
is
other
more
caches.
plausible, I think.
God damn it. We need to close that dump down for good.
Okay, I see your point. There are guns lying around. Damn it. I thought we'd found all the old
Okay, that's
spots.
good. Maybe I will show them the bullet too, because it's the right gun for the right bullet,
We
isn't
just
it?
missed one. Ruby doesn't know this place, boss.
So,
So it had to come from a breech-loading rifle. Military grade. Not even you militia monkeys have to.
That's true, we don't.
This goes against your short-range theory. If the murder weapon was military grade, how did Ruby get it?
Oh, I think I choked this.
You just showed him a breech loading gun.
Yeah,
A
okay.
broken old broomstick is what you showed me. But point taken.
And then possibly smuggled
God
guns too.
damn. That's just about your favorite topic, isn't it? Every fucking 5
Okay, I'm going for this.
trouble. This is Revachol. Even the roid heads in the gym had a
No,
gun.
not sure getting a gun. I still never saw her carry one.
Always
Okay.
reference in some past case of theirs. He's angry because he knows you're right. What he's saying
Okay, let's
only
move on.
confirms your theory.
I don't know, Cop. Why don't you find your lost gun first?
Easy now, Al. This isn't comedy hour.
Titus, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
No idea.
Phase 3. Motive. The last component.
It's not why she killed him, why she overnights the cover up. Maybe it's all partly just a ship challenge. Maybe she killed him because she thought it would curry favor with you. I think it's this one.
And I suppose you have a theory on that.
Think about it. Why go through all that?
Definitely. This makes the
It
most
was
sense to
her
me.
idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit.
Yeah.
She came back downstairs.
That's not great.
Really, Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Could you?
Time for a logics demonstration.
Okay.
He scoffs.
Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
The man is silent.
If she used us to cover her own shit up, well, that's a serious violation of the Hardy Code, boss.
Okay.
Which is why she didn't. She would never do that.
I mean, maybe
Why
she doesn't
would
care
you
about being
defend
the
it?
Hardy
This is
Boys.
fucking stupid, Titus.
She obviously has bigger things going on.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Ooh. Okay, so he's way smarter than he lets on initially.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she skipped town. This is good. Silence. He looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods. A very small nod. And a trickle of tobacco spit on his lip. This is the only option he cares for.
Okay.
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is.
Okay.
Add it to your list of suspicions, if you want. I don't know. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However hard I asked. Want to know why?
Sure.
She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
She
Damn,
knew there was
okay.
evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior. Why fleeing is always incriminatory.
I see.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that.
When did she
Friday
leave?
afternoon, when you first arrived.
Shit.
I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our...
What was she scared
I told
of?
you. No, you. As in the cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes. Sure. Normal. You know, when I first saw you limping here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure.
Sure, what else did she
She
tell her?
said you have a funny taste in clothes and that you won't stop
Won't stop?
until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock.
Oh,
That
shit.
you're a human can opener. That you play suspects.
Damn, so he is a
against
good
each other.
cop.
Open them up. Like cans.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just?
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it.
That's kind of cool. He's like a ace detective, but he's a fucking mega drunk.
I'm having to go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you?
It's not an actual question. Silence. He nods.
You are insistent.
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips.
Interesting.
This called Titus. This called he. But she
I'm
was
assuming
too
he has some
scared.
like psychopath. Do you have any clues where she went?
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand.
I think she'll
You'll
be in
never
the
find
open area that we opened today.
Yeah, Al. And we won't either.
She's not really a hardy candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn.
Have you looked for her?
On the coast.
Where have you looked for her, more precisely?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlock.
Okay.
Down here.
So
I'm thinking. Sure, there's some shithouses there. A cinder block town. Fisherfolk there refuse to unionize. So, that's one place.
interesting. Maybe she paid some people to hide out there.
A shack where junkies sometimes crash.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
Boyish. Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a Lowry man.
Uline
The
frequencies.
what now? I have no idea. Boys?
She said she's building a pale emitter.
Oh,
We were talking about radio equipment.
a pale
She said she's
emitter.
doing Ulan frequencies and a pale something. I don't know more.
This guy barely understands what he's talking about.
I mean, I don't think I would either.
There you have it. Pale something. It'll have to.
I'm gonna shake it for
His
sure.
grip is firm.
He was hard to break down, but
A piece of
he's obviously not
unpolished granite.
stupid. And he obviously just cares about the people in the bar.
Not just granite. Tightly packed RCM sergeant material.
You should be a cop,
When are you
Titus.
gonna get it through your suicidal head? I already am. I just wasn't sure you were.
And he still isn't. People aren't afraid of good cops in the way Ruby was afraid of
Oh,
you, he
interesting.
thinks, then turns back to his men. Wow. So someone's been a little boring.
Well,
Yes, my standard liege.
You? I wouldn't worry about that.
See? You're so regular and vinyl brown, he doesn't even want to talk to you about it. No need to be defensive. The regularity...
I'm just trying to do my job,
Of
yeah.
course you do. Let's get right to it. My lord's copotype is regular. I'll let
Sure.
everything be done and done.
So I could level up some stuffs. Oh, there was one on her that I had to level up, wasn't there? Upstairs. I'll save my skill point for now. I could get another unlock slot. I think I'm gonna get the map, and I'm gonna go and construct the room thing before I go over the road. Okay. Do you have a book on maps?
Officer. Goodness, you were already doing good. Browsing the shelf. Everything is on the shelf.
She smiles and
Okay, I guess I'll fucking look for it.
a small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous...
Don't need this.
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same... A couple of spook novels hide amidst...
Crime fiction, don't need this. I need a map of Martinet.
Shelves full of biographies of famous people, whoever they are. Browsing through all the books with suddenly a particularly odd title
Let's
catches
be
your
low,
eye.
try to swear,
It
Jacob.
reads High Speed Love, chronicles the romance, but next
Skip,
to
skip,
Earth's
skip,
life
skip.
story. Next to that,
I really
Oh my
must
God.
insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free. I'm sorry, I did.
Okay. This one maybe?
several maps
Ah,
have been
here we go.
attached to a bulletin board. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
Okay.
Map of Martinez. This could work, maybe.
I'll just buy it.
Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
Perfect. So now we can go and confirm whether they were shot from close range or far range. Is it snowing or raining? Snowing, I guess. God, I wish it was snowing in real life. What did I just get? Regular law official. Nothing funky. Research 1 hour and 20 minutes. Okay, let's go back upstairs. I don't think I'll use the book thing ever. the like passing time thing, I feel like I don't have enough time on most days. Even the day before this one, where I basically had no time, or I had loads of time and nothing to do, I still filled up all of the space.
Motion explodes from the man's mouth.
Yeah, okay, I have a map.
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime. B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet detective.
Okay.
There may be smaller points in between.
B for boardwalk.
700 meters away. The likeliest
that is a
these
long
B
shot.
positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest.
Okay.
Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction.
There is literally no shot the other ones are realistic then.
1.2 kilometers away. The least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it. Possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched. 1 kilometer away. An unlikely point of origin. Beyond the docks somewhere. On an islet in the Bay of Martinez, perhaps.
Okay.
There are islets there. Badly charted.
Oh. So maybe there's an advantageous one that we don't know
The
about.
shot would have been a small miracle. 5% likelihood.
Do you
There
think
is
the
an
shot could
extremely
come?
narrow
Oh yeah, let's
field
ask him.
From the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A.
Okay.
The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
From where, precisely?
I
see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance?
It's okay.
We should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out one by one.
Okay.
It would be the diligent thing to do.
Okay, that didn't really help us. Let me just check if she's got something that I can press on.
Hello, officer. What brings you up here again?
I don't think either of these are going to be particularly beneficial. I think I'm just going to open another slot. And I'm going to put... which one should I put? Would be a great police officer. Let's go for this one. So I got some minuses for the day. But that's alright. Ooh. Okay, time to go down the coast. Oof. Okay, we have a lot to do over this side of the coast. I have to find that woman's husband. I have to check the sniper nest. I have to look for this woman that's missing. I think that's it. Those are the three main things. These are the guys who opened the lock.
A rusting control panel with loose wire. You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As the water lock starts moving.
Perfect. Oof. This game's pretty well paced.
Alright, we can go to the coast now.
Like, I felt like I got to do everything I needed to before this opened up. Right, am I still getting money for greens? Yeah, let's go down this way first. Was the music that I have the boombox on? I bet it was. Oh, money. Hell yeah. Oh, there's more money up there. I guess I'll go up into this little power station first. See what's up here. Since there's no entry sign, scroll down an inverted star on it. Everyone in the game were abandoned motor lorries. Ooh. +1 empathy, -1 logic. Mine currently do visual calculus. Okay, well, that's good that I went there first. Kind of a dead end. Ahead, the old concrete defenses, children play on them now. Someone has broken down the fence and the barbed wire. The swing is missing, no one's been here for a long time. Glory says the graffito to the ghosts of Oz. Some more money. Lots of money around here.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere.
What happened here?
He's assessing the situation. How long ago was it abandoned?
Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscure for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago.
So this part of the coast is the block
Practically,
obscure.
it's not an official term in any way, but look
I
around.
see.
No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drums. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house. Yes, for you to pick up as part of the Jamrock Shuffle.
It's not meant as nagging, just an observation.
We should
Alright.
know. I don't think our suspect is in this particular yard.
Yeah, way too
No
close
place
to
to hide.
Martinez. Smallest church in Saints. Birds in the bow tree, barely audible clues come from above.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez.
Face a path through the
Your
grid.
finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Saint-Ghislain and Rue Saint-Sipar, over Saint-Brou, finally coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing.
For a more detailed view of the map,
Cool. I guess I should listen to this.
The porter reel is just what you needed. You press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing. Then the organ starts playing a simple, melancholic tune echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in Cessons, surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad. Within seconds you know, this is the one, the real shit you've been looking for. The one you trust your room to that Claudia told you about.
Oh shit.
Perform it.
Okay.
A click, then silence for a bit. Then the tape stops spinning.
Could I sing this for
Of course
karaoke?
you
I
could
think I
sing
could
this.
sing this.
You could take sad to a whole new level with this.
I guess that's a thing for
And you
tonight.
already know the lyrics since you've listened to it like a million times. Yup, they're all here. All 3 verses. And The B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version.
Nice.
It's like the world gods.
Nothing can stop me now.
You have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke in the whirling. After you've won him over, the lieutenant looks at you as you remove the tape.
Okay, cool. That's another little thing done. Well, it's not done yet, but I'm closer to it. Well, the ground's a bit uneven here. It's a little bit difficult to traverse. Oh. We had a broken axle grinding. Oh, there's footprints here too. There's a boat tucked away underneath the tarpaulin cover. Well, they could be in that shack. Ruby could be in there. Oh, is this fuel? Oh, banged up fuel canister.
A banged up motor carriage lies half submerged in the icy water. It must be cold and lonely down there in the icy water.
I bet it is.
Remember the tire tracks in Martinez? This is where they were leaving.
Ah.
It appears to be so. I agree. We should definitely investigate.
You get a sudden sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water. The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team
What is
of
the make of the
specialists.
MC?
The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by.
Ooh. How long has it been
The
here?
ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
Okay, how about a week then?
The estimate is correct. The incident
Or
probably
no, that's like
occurred on Sunday evening.
3 days or so actually.
Your mocking tone finds no response, but the motion of the waves.
Yes, quite. Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
Great idea. Then we can get
When is the low
things
tide
inside.
this evening?
The joyrider must have left something good inside. Guns, papers, a joyrider jacket. You feel a strange connection to this joyrider. Maybe
I
Yeah,
don't
this
know.
one.
An hour or two tops?
Okay.
as you sit
Oh, we can
down
catch up
in the
together, that's
old,
cool.
rusty playground, the world around you becomes very silent. The hinges creak under your weight, dangerously so. Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice.
Yes, it does.
What's your favorite blue thing?
Let me think about it.
Okay. Let's try and whistle a tune.
Spit
Oh
fire
fuck, I
from your
rolled a
mouth to
2.
the moustache, your chest, the ground before you. The lieutenant must think it's rather funny. He smiles and quickly turns away.
That's right. Just keep at it. It will come to you.
With his lips puckered, the lieutenant lets out a beautiful melodic trill that puts even the insulindic thrush to shame. You hear the sound echo on the large body of water. Clouds race across the spring sky, and suddenly you just feel better about everything.
What a cool partner.
Okay. That's way better than what you did. The clouds pass in the sky, and the
Okay, what
shadow
time is
of
this
the
gonna take
swing
me to?
moves like
Oh,
the
it's I see it's
hourglass
skipping
on
like
the
half an hour
compass.
every time.
30 minutes have passed. Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
I'm pretty sure I told you already, didn't
Oh.
I? My dad and mom are
I
both
thought you
on
meant
sick.
please. I don't know why I didn't read that properly.
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
You had to decide with either striker or sharing company who'd you choose. Yeah, let's go for that
I am
one.
already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock and a hard place.
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for?
It's as if he knows what it stands for. but wants you to say it. It's pedagogical.
Oh.
Does he know something about the driver of this vehicle?
Oh, it must be from the precinct. 41. Is his rank in the underground street racing? This will be Tommy 41. Looks like factory mistake next week.
I'm sorry, Harry. I'm so sorry.
It's my car.
41. Precinct 41.
It's my car.
A massive pit opens up in your stomach.
Oh, just click with me.
No. Just nope. Say no to this, Harry.
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you started in front of the whirling, jumped over the canal, and then drove your vehicle in the sea right here.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and does. There is also a fourth thing you've
A
lost.
fourth thing?
More precious than the gun, the badge, and the motor carriage combined. Lost forever. Into the deepest.
I don't think they'll take him
People
back
are
after
more
this.
valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly. Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point. I'm afraid it will have to be there like that for many years.
Jeez.
Look at it. Parts of it might be salvageable, but of whom? I don't think so. If anything, you were probably drunk.
Probably. Try definitely.
That is very unlikely. All the electrics are toast. That goes for the electromagnetic steering and braking.
Oh, it's
systems as
fucked.
well. You'd be lucky to find one undamaged component in there. In a few months, there will be nothing but rust left of this vehicle. It'll be cheaper to buy a new one. Well, not cheaper. This motor carriage costs 40,000.
Oh my god.
But in the long run, it still makes more sense to buy a new machine than try to refurbish this. Let's face it, this is a substantial loss to your district's budget. I mean, my station only has 4 other vehicles in addition to my kinema.
This was 20% of the station's vehicular budget.
Maybe my gun's in here.
Yes, let's go take a look.
I guess these footprints are mine. Oh, my badge is here. I just have to go shifting. What does my new jacket do? Spirit Decoder's visual calculus. Ooh.
A police badge on which you see the photo of a
I guess
man.
that must be me.
You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
At least something good came out of all this.
Encased between 2 durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West. You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue.
Look at the photo.
The man keeps winking at you with his green-grey eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that, but the badge is new. You used an old photo
How
for
old?
8, maybe 10 years.
Oh my god.
The guy in the picture is rather good looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
Why is he
What do you
winking?
think? His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it does on you.
Great.
The badge in your hand shines
Uh,
as you rotate it, catching light.
Oh, so it's
You
not
see
really
lines
Harry,
of
it's
information.
Harrier.
Harrier. That's long for Harry. So you are Harry.
Oh, okay.
Your heart was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Whoever told him you're Harry Dubois didn't. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Harrier Dubois.
That's a cool name.
He's not going to call you Harrier. He'll keep calling you officer when he's angry with you, and detective when he's not. The badge in your hands shines.
Rank.
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
Is that good?
The lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. The title of Freighter is added to your rank when you decline a
Oh,
promotion to a higher
interesting.
rank. In your case, captain. You have declined twice, thus you're double Freighter. There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's décomptage might be taken, or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors out of respect. And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank, in your case, lieutenant.
I see.
Heavy-duty case-solving machine.
Décomptage is the hierarchical system employed by the Revachol citizens militia. It means counting down to twos.
The
Ah.
countdown is modeled after the dual leadership system employed by the left during the revolution, which in turn was developed by last-century experimental psychologists in the University of Königstein.
Okay.
The lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, and then a captain. That's basically it. Except for
Yeah,
kings.
what kings?
Kings like satellite officers and the additionally a freighter rank.
Ah, okay. I assume satellite officers work the
The
radio.
long and short of it is, you're his superior.
You are given the title of satellite officer if your partner is quickly promoted through the ranks and you rise with him.
Ah, I see.
You don't seem to be a satellite. No, I've been putting up with you because despite an unconventional approach, you are doing good police work. It matters more than driving your motor carriage into the sea. And now we've even found your badge.
Damn, what a partner, man.
He trusts you, for now.
My rank was drunk.
Yes, apparently you've had a rather successful career in the past, and this leads me to believe maybe your current situation is only temporary.
Gives me hope.
Such
Back
a
to the
small
document.
yet precious thing. Expensive paper caught between thick plastic, like a
That's
Serial
just the
ref.
serial number. Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct 41, with some numbers thrown in there for good
Great.
measure.
The numbers are not there for good measure. They have an administrative purpose.
Oh, I see.
One that's unfortunately
Date of
4
issue.
months ago. I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of lieutenant
Ah.
within the freighter.
Okay.
A new badge usually comes with a new rank. You seem to have been doing well then.
The case created a lot of edge you have to take off. The death march really gets us going. You're pretty sure you weren't doing well, but better? Probably yes. A lot can happen in 4 months,
True.
especially in winter. The winters are never easy.
Precinct 41. I guess that's where I'm
Yes,
from.
it's the designation of your precinct. 41. Like mine says 57. The 57th is mostly industrial harbor. A lot of asphalt. The 41st is... It's a tough station to work in. You have all of Jamrock to cover. That district should have 3 precincts, but
Oh,
none
shit.
is what it is.
It's no wonder you are like you are, he thinks. But then again,
But then again, it's a legendary district, and a hell of a station too. It must be an honor and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy, Berdiayeva.
Roberts, Feuerbach, Dimitri.
Oh, he remembers all of them.
Names from your deep
Damn, all the memories are coming back.
flash in your forebrain. And you? Is it an honor to work with you? Don't ask him. Ask yourself. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it.
Cool. I guess I can't leach any oil from this car. Because that's what I was kind of hoping for. Footprints in the snow, they lead away from the accident. Maybe I stayed in this shack then? I have a skill point, but I don't really want to use it yet. I feel like it would be nicer to just throw it in a conversation. Or when I need it, I can pop something up. And if I don't use it, I can use it to get more info from a class. Whoa. +2 drama? Hell yeah. I have a necktie, so too. +1 Inland Empire, +2 drama. Kind of bad at drama, I think. Yeah, that kind of buffs me a lot. Ooh. Cold breeze is enough to make the small wall planks creak. Ooh.
Great news. The boat is big enough for a grown man like you to fit underneath it in a supine position. I don't know. Sleeping? What do people do under boats? Huh?
Sarcastic self-pity is not what we need at this moment. I understand the situation looks grim.
You have a home somewhere. All copies.
Okay. Fair enough. The other side of the boat has been recently tarred. Oh, so there are people here then. Fisherman shacks. Oh, quick travel unlocked. That's cool. I guess the map must be bigger than I expected. +1 to the Kingdom of Conscience. I'd want the guy to the orange jacket just because I hate the way he looks. I think he's cool. He does cover linen, tried tulips in bed. You can play this game like 100 different ways. You can just be like a useless drunk if you want.
The worn and beaten wood.
We can sit on benches after we've solved.
You can revisit the.
Yeah, okay. Frozen story game, a little bit of dialogue. White curtains have been drawn, shot, not looking in. There's no combat in this game whatsoever. The game is like pure dialogue. Wetting so well worn, covered in rust. Used to be obsessed with Mass Effect for dialogue. Dude, I still think Mass Effect is my favorite game I played on the streams. What did I get on these trousers? +1 to Kingdom of Conscience. Where's Kingdom of Conscience? Oh! Nope, that's not one of these either. I don't really know what that leveled up.
These are some wonderfully regular pants. Not too tight, not too loose, moderate in every sense.
I like regular normal things.
I know you do. These Inter-Estellari pants are like wearing a perfect compromise in your nether regions. You're a little more moralist now, buddy. A little more normal. Makes sense? This is what wearing boring office trousers does to you.
Okay, I'll just put my old ones on. They seem better anyway. Street sign is ineligible below the graffito. Oh, I'm stealing all the money. Can't see into the house from this angle. It's locked tight. Should probably talk to some of these people. Oh, booze. +1 perception, that's pretty good. I think mine give negatives. Oh, this boat's like Joyce's. Listening feeling in the water unmoored. The planks creaked beneath your weight. Ladder leads into a school of fish swimming in the kelp.
I'll just
Oh, it's Joyce.
in the channel, if that's okay. It's too shallow near the pier.
Aye, ma'am. And it's a jetty, by the way.
Of course. Jetty. I prefer a good jetty to a pier any day.
Something about the way she says it makes you want to sing.
Oh, Jetty, oh, Jetty. It's good to see you here, detectives. I only just arrived myself.
Why are you over here?
What brings you here, madame?
Yeah.
Nothing, really. I've had my eye on this jetty for weeks now, so I decided to investigate it personally. This cluster of buildings isn't on any of the official maps, as far as I can tell.
Interesting.
That, and she's also keeping an eye on you.
Are you spying on us?
Spying has such a negative connotation. I did track your progress along the coast, however, and decided I would be better able to assist you. Then there's the matter of that little scamp in old lady clothes. She threatened to paint the cordelate she read. Like blood, you see.
They leaked Twitter employees' private Slack
White.
for their reaction to Elon Musk trying to buy Twitter.
What is this? Destruction of property?
They're all just roasting the crap out. I'm not surprised.
And who is this scamp, anyway?
No need. Lillian and I are getting on much better. For one, she appreciates the concept of...
I'm not surprised they hate him, dude. He's the most, like, chronically online man in the world now.
How do I like it?
Water drips down eaves of Eternite. The jetty below her feet creaks to the tune. The smell of salt and dog shit in the background.
Salt and dog shit.
Pornographically
Great.
poor. The street has no name. All the men are dead or missing.
Interesting.
And is that the carcass of a motor carriage over there?
I think so.
I'm surprised that woman hasn't put me to the sword yet. Maybe she
Feel kind of
will.
bad though, because if he's in charge, he'll just
should
look up
ask
to
more
those people
questions
now
while you
and push them
can.
out. Yeah, I mean, Elon Musk seems like a real piece of shit in a lot of ways, so I wouldn't be surprised if he just fires them all off.
Dark eyes survey the coast leading up to Martinez. Dull grey metal rests in her scabbard. A sword. The wind is too loud for her to hear.
Ah.
Fortunately for you, madame, the RCM is on the scene.
All right. Politics time. Let's react. Real men, real politics, real thoughts in your head.
You're in no danger. The working class have no idea what's happening to them. Trying to be scared to show the real city looks. This place is doing the other way.
Oh, I'm not frightened, officer. Have I told you how they discovered this place?
It's just anyone having so much influence over the world and how hard they had to shield to get there. Pros knowing who's in that position, who's not. Yeah, that's true. The stuff he's in charge of, like Tesla and stuff, are cool, but he seems like a fucking psycho.
No, they're in Celindian, Isla. Well, your condition has left you no worse off than most of these people. The literacy rate is around 45% west of the river. I knew you would sympathize. Most Revacholians will never know what this place means. Our home. This island of matter.
Okay.
Remind me to tell you one day. For now, how can I assist you in this new location?
Do we?
I hear you have singled out a suspect
True.
and are in pursuit. Maybe there is something else I can assist you with. By love, you did. Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Freighter Dubois. I am glad to see a man of high qualification. The situation is...
Don't know how I'm
precarious.
streaming. Dude, this game is so low effort. If I was playing any other game, I would be unable to, but I'm literally just laying back in my chair, sweltering, fucking clicking through the
What
options.
can I help you with, Lieutenant Freighter?
Yeah, I think she's got nothing for us. Should have just sat on Reddit for a good hour. This is kind of like being on Reddit.
Hi, officer.
Yeah, I don't think I can play anything else tonight. Okay, here's Lillian.
Anything I can help you with?
Um,
The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker.
okay.
I think I have time for questions. What are the other ones?
Ask her about the cool sword. Helps to break the ice.
Okay, cool sword.
Fortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks mostly.
Do you know how to use
Not
it?
really. I know some basic moves, and I know it sure as hell beats a knife when you're in a tough spot.
True.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy. From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
Can I borrow the sword?
No, I'm afraid not. Tempting to confiscate the blade I used to keep these animals in check. It would put me in an early grave.
So where are all the men
Some
now?
went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Where's your husband
Gone.
now?
To the waves.
Oh, I see.
The sea took him. It was a long time ago. He didn't respect the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. The corpse turned up 2
That's
weeks
rough.
later. Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
Alright.
She really likes those muscles, though. It's in the way she pronounces sinewy.
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on.
Fair enough.
Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her.
All right.
She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another. Better,
Oh my god.
Ask her. Both of you could need some action.
Looking for
Let's
someone.
Who are you looking for?
Maybe stay in this neighborhood.
Okay. When did this person stay here? Oh. I've been out on the sea for most of the past week. The weather's been good for fishing, so I usually start at 4 in the morning. Yes, that's the optimal time. Got to make the most of the calm. I've been sleeping like a corpse after. The sea really takes its toll. Now I'm just waiting for the wind to settle to get out there again.
Okay.
Sorry I couldn't help you out. Maybe I can help you find someone else.
Looking for missing cryptozoologists.
I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate?
People who look for animals who are hard to
Aha.
find.
Like snowmen. 2 odd guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
Where did they go?
Don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. Who else are you looking for?
That's it.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer? Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids.
Are you not curious what game Co's working on?
Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
Oh, with his company? I have no idea, dude. I don't know what his company's working on. He doesn't talk about it at all. I think he knows if he talks about it, he might let something slip. Yeah, it'd be interesting to know, because I know that they're like a third party. They're like a third party company that takes on work for other companies, right? Be too excited.
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up.
Keep it professional, man. Don't make it sound like you're hitting on her.
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies.
Yeah, he said that to me as well. His new one's pretty good.
A mine washed ashore once. Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general.
All right. Major choice moment. You only get to ask one thing. It would be weird to say them all.
Okay, bottle,
Choose
drugs, lost
wisely.
cargo. Human. I need to know about these human bodies. A mine in the Elysium could use where drugs. Based on expire when you leave. Human bodies.
Well, you're barking under the wrong tree then, officer. I have no interest in floaters. Sure is. The sun, I call her. Coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time
I have a
for it
feeling
to
there's probably
dry,
quite a few really cool
assuming
games
those
are under
sunny
wraps
days
because of
continue.
COVID. Well, at least that's my coping. Yeah, I mean, they must be, right?
Aye. Sunny days. You got a problem with that?
No, ma'am. We have no quarrel with...
Good. It would have been bad news had it turned out it wasn't a sunny day. Bad news for this.
There's a moment's silence. She looks at the slushy snow melt on the yellow belly of the boat.
When do you think it'll be
Shut
ready?
up. The boat will be ready when the sea turns and the winds settle. You can't command the weather, officer.
My prediction, it will be at least 2 days.
Okay, I have no interest in this. This doesn't help me with the case. So you the closest sign of some kind of heater sputtering. Let me in. Yeah, let's talk to this old woman.
You're not sure about the melody, but it might be South Samaran, possibly Sigayan.
Okay.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts.
Lean forward.
Welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
That's
We
good.
are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
You get your playthrough cut short by being killed? I don't think so.
Maybe
I don't think it
they
has the same sort of
will.
runtime either. Like I've made some like 1 in 20 rolls that have really let me skip a lot of dialogue.
Because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here. As long as men with guns aren't.
Okay.
I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage. And not a lot of houses. Or a lot of people. Ah, look at me ramble on.
Have you seen a red-haired
Nay,
woman?
I haven't seen anyone lately. This is my little cinder block town. I know what.
She's being evasive. She knows something.
There was a murder in Martinez. She might be a suspect.
Would you now? I know how this world works. And it doesn't work when people tell on each other.
This isn't about the union.
I should have known. This is yet another union mess. I'm not afraid of them, you know. We are not in the
You
habit
know
of
something
being
we decided
afraid
not to tell
around here.
us.
There's not much to tell. People come.
I see, ma'am. I hope you don't mind if we look around anyway.
Ruby was here. You know it.
I don't have my gun. I
You
lost my
need to
gun.
these shacks, especially hers.
Stay. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack. I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
Okay, I'll take it.
Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to.
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you. Here, in a shack.
Not much. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity.
Was it
Some
abandoned?
things just don't fly, officer. Look at.
So, they don't hold services.
No, we've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime,
What else is
accidents.
on the
Before you
coast?
get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Of note, the old fish market up on the boardwalk. But it's closed.
Okay.
What? You're one of those real estate people who used to be a supply depot.
Supply
you
depot.
think, and now you know everything there is to know.
Okay, I don't care about her. Can I go in here now?
The door has seen better days.
I'll wait outside to give you some time and privacy to check out your new living arrangement. After we are done with the day, I'll still be staying in the Whirling in Rags for the night.
The key turns with a satisfying.
I already paid for my room in the Whirling and Rags. I'm staying there too. I'm not staying in this shithole.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, adorned with the expression.
Oh, right, it's a mirror.
As you look at
Pulled
the
out flooring?
in this corner of the shack, it's clear the edge of a floorboard next to it looks scratched. Hollow space underneath the floorboards is
Interesting.
dark and damp. You can barely make out the mixture of sand and sawdust. You stick your hand in and start combing through the sand. Dry, not like outside. A small cylindrical object. You pull it out. A bullet. A 9mm bullet, to be exact. Fit for all.
Interesting.
Of that caliber.
She must have been here then, if she's stashing
The
bullets
floorboard
here.
doesn't care. But maybe the washerwoman does.
Oh.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror.
Shaving the right
water
call.
reflects back a vague image of your face.
Let's try.
Nose bulbous, and like an artist with a brush or a master swordsman, you use the small mirror and the straight razor with some soap to remove. The sharp blade chafes against your skin, producing a scratching sound. The surface underneath
Feel
the
your
blade
clean-shaven
they feel so
cheeks.
smooth, surprisingly so. A feeling of freshness overcomes you. The water reflects back a vague image of your clean-shaven face. Despite the bulbous nose, unkempt hair, and persistent swelling, you look a little younger. Maybe
That's good.
you almost look like a professional. An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see your reflection.
Oh my god.
The expression fixed to your clean.
Do I have anything that buffs electrochemistry? I'm not wearing. I think the answer is going to be no here. Oh, trousers. Am I wearing anything that minuses it? No. Okay, let's give it a shot then.
An old mirror hangs on the wall.
I didn't even do anything. Oh, what a roll! Fucking, I always roll good on the low ones, but never on the even ones, really.
That had distorted it for God knows how long. Just like that, it's over. The running gag that your life had become. A sad
Oh god.
man looks back at you.
It looks way sadder. Okay, put my old trousers back on now. See what old Kim says about my new shaved face.
Yes? Yes. I don't know what to say. Perhaps
You can tell
I'm
me.
not really sure about this turn of events. I think the mutton chops might have been a better idea.
Duh.
They sort of seem to cover up some of the...
Yeah, damage.
Either way, good on you.
Okay, let's go confront this old woman now.
Our tenant, the policeman. Damn that girl.
But you didn't put it there, did you? She...
Gone and hid things in there? She's usually a good tenant. And
You rented the room to her.
I let my room to that Ruby girl.
Okay.
As I've done before when she's been in trouble or just looking for solitude.
When was
She
this?
came last Friday, left on Monday in a hurry.
Okay.
What has she gotten herself into?
That's for the police to find out. Right then, please answer each question to the best of
You
your
said she
ability.
left on Monday.
Yes, early with the dogs, around 8 o'clock, I think.
She probably heard the lieutenant's Kanema drive by.
Oh shit.
And it woke her up, just like it did you.
Yes. That is a downside of having a 130 kilowatt engine. It lets the bad guys know when you are coming.
Is this the room exactly she
I
left?
cleaned it, like I always
Oh.
do.
Was there anything else in
No.
there?
The truth, sire.
Interesting. Was she
She's
like?
good company. Knows how to talk to an old woman. At my age, you don't get a lot of quality conversation. So I really appreciate that about her.
Okay.
Did she talk to you much during her last stay?
No, she was mostly silent this time. She tried not to let it show. But I could tell she hadn't come to fish.
Yeah.
Usually she likes to cast a few lines. But this time she mostly stayed in her
Why do you
room.
think she left the bullet
How would
there?
I know? She's a gruff one, but not violent. She doesn't go around toting a gun.
Does she have any technical
Not
equipment
that
like
I know
radios?
of, though she was into nice music. She once showed me a few mixtape milieu she'd made.
Nice.
Although I guess she was pretty handy with the mechanical and technical stuff.
She may simply have kept the equipment elsewhere.
Okay.
I don't know. Further up the coast, she tried
Further
to
up the
live
coast.
quiet,
Maybe I can still
but
find
the
her then.
hinges on that door screeched like a cat in heat. Woke me up. I heard her.
It's a peninsula.
You'll never find her, you know. She knows the coast like the back of her hand.
I wouldn't worry about that, man. We are persistent.
Are you sure you would rather stay here? Get a nice cozy fire going in the...
No, you can do it. You still have plenty behind the cinder block houses. Old pre-war.
Okay.
One thing, officer.
Oh.
If you do find her,
Please
please
go
go
easy on her.
easy on her. She's a good girl.
Okay. Look, I just want to know if she shot a man in the head. That's all I want to know. Are these kids gonna fucking swear at me and stuff like the other kids?
The scruffy-haired little boy, the other one, looks indistinguishable from him.
What bad people?
I don't think questioning 4-year-olds without their parents present.
Then we're definitely doing it. This one doesn't say anything.
Lily's our mum.
The stone kicker laughs suddenly. The other one laughs as well. Wow, so intellectually stimulating.
Yeah. Right here. I see the details, the colors are all warm, the welcoming are cozy though. There where nothing really grows, maybe in spring. Feels safe and warm in here, not like the outside. Industrial coal pellets burn with an orange glow. Ooh.
Hello, mister.
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
Oh, I had gloves. Very big ones. Heavy, too.
Ah, okay, so this is where part of the armor went.
Did you get these gloves?
Found them when Lemmy and I were playing hide and seek. In an empty house. Where no one lives. I think someone hid them there.
She doesn't want you to think she stole them.
I hid them. The twins were gonna take them. They're stupid.
Okay.
We are going to need those gloves. It's for important police business.
Oh. They're in my sandcastle. Behind our house. Under the sand. You can break the castle.
Okay, thank you.
It's not very good. Luby. Raluby. My mom tells me I'm a big girl. But she doesn't know that I can't say Earl. Or like, sometimes I can. But then,
Okay.
Kids.
Are you Lillian's daughter?
I am. Little Lily. You know my mom?
Yes, we
That's
met earlier.
Nice. My mom is great. She's never angry or anything.
Are the twins outside your brothers?
Yes. They don't want to play with me. They're older and play outside.
Oh.
They look the same. Sometimes I can't tell them apart.
I guess they do look alike.
Lammy tells them apart.
What's this?
It's a grouse.
It's a grouse.
You might be able
Oh,
to get
cool.
on God's good side if you make up for the school.
Oh.
Sure. I mean, you already took it. I don't like it anyway. It looks angry.
What's the thing you're holding?
It's Lammy. He's my friend. Sort of. Like...
I can't tell what it is.
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing, and the fur is tattered in several parts.
Let's go for that one.
Lammy usually doesn't like strangers. But you're also fuzzy, like Lammy.
Okay,
Bye!
see ya. Okay, that's huge. Finding the armor's massive. That's been a long-term goal. Is there anything else up this way to look at before I go down? Oh, there's some guys here. Bushes are too thick and thorny to pass through. Sorry, 1 second.
Tequila!
Right, sorry.
Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you?
Sure, I'll
So
shake his
what's
hand.
happening? Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the,
He says it like it's obviously your name. Like you call someone Billy Brunel or leader of the 4th Street gang.
I'm the law, nothing special. I don't know how to source of water flows running through my head and then pick the most boring one. Get out of here, game. I'm picking this one.
Good to hear that you're on top of things. Talking about used to, did you know that
Idiot Doom Spiral.
real mover and shaker? Sadly, things aren't going that well in Idiot Doom Spiral land. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass.
Idiot Doom Spiral, huh?
Can't really remember seeing any women after losing my keys.
It's a touchy topic. He hasn't got laid. He really has no idea who this Ruby is, sire.
Whoa, what are you guys doing
We are
here?
saving the world. Please, don't go. Don't go. Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol.
Okay.
So now it's
It's a cocktail.
We've met before. Don't you remember?
No, you sure don't.
Aha. Do you want to know? Let me take a sip to moisten up my corpse.
Kill some rolls into Martinez, but kill
Tequila
some of
Sunset
you.
rolled into Martinez.
Was I
Hey,
alone?
let's not jump ahead of ourselves. You got here on Friday to solve a case, hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm. And by
Okay.
the worm, I mean the buzz.
Got
Word on the
drunk.
street is you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a police officer.
Yep, true, heard that.
It is. Oh yeah, that's totally your style. The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He's listening as casually as he can.
Hey man, I'm not judging. This life's a valley of
Okay.
either way. It was a late Saturday night.
Union
when
of
we,
Morbid
the
Alcoholics,
Union
got a
of
drink on, nothing
Alcoholics,
remarkable
got our
about this, we
drink.
got a drink on.
One moment we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up somewhere on the plaza.
Do you remember the sound of wood cracking?
Oh god, is this when I ramped it?
Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. Anyway, there was a brief silence. A gasp of silence, if you will. Sounded like someone jumped the canal.
Oh yeah.
We grabbed our
Okay, it
brewskis
is.
and rushed to the jetty. Never underestimate the speed of an alcoholic. What we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police carriage. The time hath come! So, naturally, being the curious cat I am, I asked what time. The time hath come for Tequila Sunset! The end of all things!
Oh god, what happened next?
Reality contracted. You jammed the pedal. We ran towards the ice, whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt. When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying. You said that your badge and uniform were in the car.
Oh.
In this way, you and your motor carriage have a lot in common.
Yeah, seems it.
Recognizing a brother in need, we offered our condolence. We asked about the whole Tequila Sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now, and insisted that we all call you that from then. No, that's just what your mother called you. Ours. It was an all-night drink-a-thon. Then how they're beautiful and also whores and so on. How one of them fucked you real bad.
Wow. That's quite a story.
Yeah. I bet Tequila's a fucking legend around the precinct.
If you only knew.
Did I lose it? Did I mention losing anything
Beside
else?
your gun and your badge, you said, in retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too?
Okay.
It's a hard thing for a man to confront his past. That's why I avoid mine. You too.
Oh, breakthrough.
Motorway south.
Free skills. Oh god, I clicked it by accident. +1 Inland Empire. All intellect white checks unlocked. Nice. And I'm about to get my next one as well. Okay, let's go find the sand castle. Here it is.
Weather has not been kind to Lily's little sandcastle. The once mighty towers are quickly eroding away. You can see something shining back to you from what must have been a vast underground catacomb network.
Broken.
The little castle? The reigning lord must have come upon some really tough times to let it sleep in such decrepitude.
The walls and floors give way to the giant's greed, collapse and present you with a pair of ceramic gauntlets.
Congratulations. That's the gauntlets down then. We're doing good on the armor collection front.
True. What do they look like? Oh, do they not go into my... Oh, I can put them on? +2 interfacing? Holy shit.
As you fold your fingers into a fist, you realize you could knock anyone out with one punch. Your movements cause
One
tiny
punch
little
man.
clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away. As the plates reorient to
I will
your
be
motions,
responsible for this.
the hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and voluptuous, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you. Remember, this is a highly specialized kinetic redistributor meant to stop bullets. Wear it for the day you have to fight someone covered in the same material.
I just got another one, right? Oh, Fairweather 1000. Fairweather T500. It hurts to punch this armor. A sword wouldn't leave a scratch. A bullet would bounce right off. But there must be some flaw in it. This would be cool to know. Maybe I'll get another thought thing next. Oh. Low by explode. Circles above you. Here, cherub. Water runs from the west, the source upstream, a broken pipe. Maybe. God, it's kind of hard to navigate this area. Oh, there's some people. God, this new area is fucking massive. No boat in the house today. Section of coast hasn't been used in decades. Everywhere far. Visual calculus. The boathouse is surely constructed. A strong breeze might blow it over. Ancient paint is peeling off the roof of the shaded bench. It's covered in rust.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
Look at me for more bullet holes.
Correct. The density of the bullet holes is unusual. Even in a general average bullet hole frequency in Martin.
Oh, this must have been like a lineup.
Grim affairs.
Maybe a corporal punishment or something. A court martial.
A lot of bullet holes. Looks like fully automatic rifle fire. Something you don't see these days.
Why not?
Manufacturing and sale of automatic rifles was curtailed after the revolution. The destructive power of such tools proved to be too much.
So it probably was like maybe an execution in the war.
A row of ghostly shades stand facing the wall. There are many of them. A dozen at least.
Jeez.
Their heads lowered and eyes blindfolded. It's quiet. 10 meters away. Other shades are lined up in an orderly manner. Automatic rifles primed. A gust of wind.
Such overkill, man.
The coats of the firing squad flap slowly in the breeze. A single person's snowflakes fall on the wooden planks and the surrounding sand dunes. A long time has passed since the moment of this fusillading. Rain and brine, as the abundance of bullet holes leads to two options. Either an inordinate amount of executions were performed here, or they did not use a conscience round, where only one soldier has the loaded rifle. Looks like this was a mass execution with everyone fully armed. A host of men, probably in everyday clothes, ragged from the conflict and covered in dust. They were not sitting, a common practice for executions in some nations. They stand, facing the wall. It's impossible to discern ordinary people, familiar, each and every one of them.
Who are they?
Comrades, the forsaken, the wretched, who tried to rise against the horrors of the world. 7 men in combat uniforms and dark coats, holding automatic rifles aimed at the people. Soldiers from some side, men of duty, dark duty, murderers, twisted by orders. Young boys fought the commandant.
The officer, I guess.
The one who gives the order. Machine gun fire.
Who's in this execution?
I don't know who died here, lined up beside that horrible wall. It could have been any of the parties involved in the revolution. Perhaps the ones executed here were the loyalist conservatives, killed by the communists at the start of the Civil War. Or it could even have been the employees of the failed R&D center down the coast, as their building was taken over by the revolutionaries.
These guys have pretty good uniforms for revolutionaries, though.
Yeah, it's very unlikely the coalition forces were the ones who died here. They were always the last ones against the wall. To be honest, if a coalition member was anyone in this situation, it was a commandant.
Interesting.
Cold sea wind blows.
And says entry interdite. A no ticket booth no longer in operation. People pay money to park here, no one would pay now. What's in this box? Oh, some money. This kind of looks like a bus station or something. Building a hiding place. Could the instigator be inside? Maybe. Logic -1 perception. Doors barred shut is inaccessible. Ugh. I guess that's it for here then. Or is it? Is there a way I can go down this way?
There's no way the perp is in here, officer. Look how scarred the boards are. All attempts to pry them off have
Can we
failed.
think she's in
You
here?
suspect? God, I hope not. I can't see a way in, though many have.
Not this time. The opposition is insurmountable, but and dangerous.
Okay.
Dangerous too.
I'll take some XP for just failing a check. Okay, well, there's... Okay, so this room's ruled out. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna very quickly grab a drink. I run to the toilet. So I will be back in 5 to 10 minutes. I won't be too long. Okay, I'm back. Brain's not working. Oh, the new Twitch ad thing sucks. The new timings for it, like they made it so you get a bit more money as affiliate, but you have to do 3 minutes of ads to have no pre-rolls now, and it only seems to give you 30 minutes of no pre-rolls. I basically never run ads unless I'm going on like a 5-minute break like just then, but it's stupid. It's too much time. I definitely don't think I'll finish this game tonight. I severely underestimated how much game was left. Definitely want to be going in here.
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind.
No, I won't even try. You know, I had a partner once. They called him Eyes, because he had to show me things. It's that bad.
You still
Well
shoot
enough,
though?
actually. It's odd how that works. I'm no sharpshooter, but I passed my shooting courses 7 out of 10.
Damn.
Guillaume Le Million. Bad news. Guillaume Le Million did not become a cop.
Ooh.
In 38, he went on a tour to the Sinyao province in Safre, where he died of autoerotic asphyxiation.
And I can unlock a thing, which I will do. And I will do Fairweather 500 for it. Cool.
You see a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has
About
peeled
electrical
off.
R&D.
A slogan used to intertwine with the loops a long time ago. Now, only a shadow of peeled letters remain.
Looks like tomorrow never came.
Above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls that are cracking and will felled electrical. How ironic. All these dark rooms. There's something in the wind. Sometimes the only way to go forward.
Could Ruby be in here?
She could. Or she could be in the identical room over there. Or in that boat shack. In that church tower, maybe.
Why single out this one building?
Maybe we could, you know, ask the man who's pointing at the building.
Well, that's probably a good idea.
Great idea.
I will do that before I listen to the wind. But first I'm taking some money. I'm supposed to have no way on from here. Now the power box charges, now it's empty. Ooh, some healing. And a big stack of money.
And Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side.
Is this guy American?
To deal with.
Or is he like like from the
You
Netherlands?
officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinaise? I'm Tran Heilostam. You must be Kim
Oh,
Kisaragi,
German maybe?
right? I was just telling my son about this.
Oh my
building.
god, he knows who this guy,
Not a lot
who
of
Kim
people
is. That's
realize
cool.
the historic significance here.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, hypertext. Young Carp and the... Oh yes, so Mikhail. They had to deal with monitor glare, especially
Still had
in the
vector
summer.
monitors back then,
They
that's
still
20
had
years ago, so they
vector
didn't have
monitors
windows
back
on the
then.
south
That was
wall.
49
Interesting.
years- No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course. Mikhail, say hi to the officers. Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a programming language used in Grad.
Interesting.
Quite tricky, but he wanted to play this Grad-made adventure program.
You're
We've
really
been
into
getting
worms
really
The
lately.
man speaks in the artificial cadence of a professor, or someone who's been on too many radio shows.
But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see. Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the coalition landed in 08.
Shining
We
in the
could
most
be
interesting
standing-
landmark.
This man is your half-brother. You feel it.
What?
But why? Well, get a load of this guy. He really enjoys his trivia. The Orbis programming language was named after its inventor, Victor Orbit.
No, I'm afraid I can't help you with this one, officer.
So you haven't seen anyone around?
No, I'm sorry. As I said, this is just a day off.
He's telling the truth.
Okay.
He hasn't seen anyone.
Aha! But it's not just any empty old building. What not a lot of people know is, this used to be the R&D department of Felt Electrical. And Felt, which now sells ink cartridges mostly, was once a top dog.
Hold on. What's R&D? It looks old and weathered, with seagulls picking apart its stone and metal carcass.
Apologies, it's an acronym for research and development.
Okay.
They don't use it anymore. You're probably more familiar with RTD, research and technological development.
Okay.
Mea culpa. You are not familiar with that one either.
That's not surprising. Only a vestigial ink cartridge and ferrotape manufacturer remains. They started out as a midway electronics.
Oh my god, this guy sucks.
Centuries ago. After an aggressive
Just the
move to
walnuts.
revenue,
Oh, I didn't.
Held became a global player
I'm
in
so
the emerging
stupid.
personal electronics market of the pre-revolutionary era. Still, Tricentennial was beating them in business machines, but Felt had an ace up their sleeve.
I didn't do
Or
much,
should
I just
say
came up to
they
this
were
building.
developing an ace up their sleeve. I'm mixing my metaphors here. It was here in Martinez, possibly in this I do have some money, yes, but that's not what's really important.
He's not gonna give you money. What are you doing? No, I mean, come on. You need the money. If it's not a thing, he can give you some.
Of course, Detective, I wouldn't have assumed anything else. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but the Vespertine Department of Justice has published a rather interesting paper. If not, then you definitely should. If not, no, thanks to you for having me and little Mikhail here to pick your brain.
Pick your brain, if anything.
Okay, let's try and listen to the wind.
The once bright mural
That did nothing for
towers
me.
above you.
Well, I'll just roll
Saying,
double six.
Cell electrical. Suddenly,
Nah.
all is quiet. There is no. The ruin in front of you is silent as a.
How do we? I was really hoping she'd be in the village. She's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. I think there's people west of here.
Indeed. You hear what sounds like two.
And then there's the church.
Oh, the
If
two
I
men
were
are
a murder
probably
suspect, I would not hide in the most prominent building here. But
or spiritual. She could be
maybe it's the
anyway,
old guy.
We do it the old-fashioned way. Sector, but then, if we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter. Bunkers, storm drainage, this place. I'm sure it won't come to that.
Walk the coast, the old boardwalk, the reeds.
Okay. Let's go over to the west then and see if we can find the two guys arguing. So in the concrete here, a sewer. Oh, there's more stuff up this way.
Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing. It's streaked with dried seagull shit and tangled with. It seems likely that it was left in the surf until someone laid it out on this fence.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you. A clue? You think our suspect is a seagull who's been defecating on unsuspecting jackets?
A poet could write a dozen verses and still not. You should still take it.
Okay.
As you hold it in your hands, it makes an It's a sordid, filthy tale, not for the weak. It occurs to you that you're not even holding it. It smells like a dead sea creature, tangled in grey strands of seaweed.
It's been spent quite
It
some
must
time
have
in the
spent
water.
quite somehow. It was carried or dragged to the boardwalk. If not, the faint impressions of many footprints are also present, though it's impossible to tell what kind or the crust is hard. This jacket spent at least a day baking in the. It's too late. You've already thought about it, and now your hands are covered. Now you're just flicking that shit everywhere. This.
Great. Okay, let me go. Is this a dead end? This is a dead end. Let's do this first. Oh, broken glasses. +2 encyclopedia, -1 perception. Coin-operated weighing machine hasn't been used for a decade. Maybe I can go up. Oh, I can go up this way. Okay, let me go west and talk to the two guys. Quick travel unlocked church.
A metal payphone under a yellow.
Pick up the handset. Let's see.
You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable. Calling. Still calling. This feels wrong. Should you be doing this? End of tone. Someone picks up.
Pierre, is that you, Pierre? Do you have any news about Pierre? He's my sister's grandson. He used to be... But who are you then? A salesman of some sort? What the hell with the police?
Her voice is drowned.
All right.
You get a sinking feeling. It makes you look if Lieutenant gets...
I have a skill point, but I don't really want to spend it with anything to spend it on. Oh god. Village had a very large building fall on you. You have drum pulse, the music's coming from somewhere on the thin ice. The same broom. Oh, this is the church. And he seems to be missing. I'll go in the church in a minute. I want to find these two guys. Oh, some alcohol. Do they all have openings? Jesus. School of fish huddle around the fence post and scatter into the dark. Oh, something went on over there, but I can't get over there. Maybe out this way? Oh yeah, here we go. It's taking a lot of patience to do this. Oh, here we go. This has got to be him.
A shaggy-looking girl.
Oh no.
In her late teens or early 20s.
Oh. Hello there.
It's cold out here, but she's not wearing it. Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to...
Huh?
Maybe she didn't hear you.
So should you.
I
don't know. Some kind of a store? Maybe a general...
What did she just say? That's not how a civilian is supposed to address an officer of the law. Lots of feeling.
Nah.
Feel it. You're saying it really loud, but it's not. More. More.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
The lieutenant is watching the scene unfold before his eyes. The girl looks down, slowly curling into a ball. The words are stuck in your throat. All that comes out is tears pouring down your face. Looking up, she sees a grown man on the wrong side of...
This isn't really about the hat, is it? I swear to God, I will always wear a hat from now on. You know, you're not the only one with issues. I self-medicate. Crying helps, though. Get it out your system.
Okay.
Do you want to talk about what... Normally, I'm opposed to discussing one's feelings, especially on duty. So, what do you think happened?
'Tis possible thou couldst persuade the
Which is if he didn't melt down just now.
Unorthodox method.
Sure, why not?
Can thou persuade? Believeth
Oh, I got
thyself,
it.
my liege.
Yes, a clever ruse. I see. Oh, indeed. Even so, in the future, could you please refrain from emoting too much on duty? The quasi-legal status of the RCM means we need... Good. Control... Glad to hear it was minor. Can you go on? Then, let's go.
Okay.
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you.
It's safe to assume this is their leader.
Sorry, you barely have room for one.
You go ahead.
I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike delinquents.
I'm sure you will feel right at home.
I guess this isn't the old guys either. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it here for tonight. I don't think I'm anywhere near finishing this game. I thought I was much closer, but I didn't expect this area to be so huge. I will keep playing this. It's horror game tomorrow. Or maybe I'll play this like throughout the day. I don't know. Either or. But yeah, I will see you tomorrow for more stuff.